name is Jennifer Tavermina. I'm the Executive Director of Open Cupboard Food Pantry and Thrift Store. I'm most proud of Open Cupboard's commitment to serving people with dignity and compassion. Even during times of crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic, and most recently a fire that significantly disrupt our operations, our staff and volunteers have continued to show up and shown resilience. They've shown that families can rely on us not only for food, but for stability, respect, and a sense of community. Open Cupboard is the best organization to provide this service because we have been helping residents of Hunterdon County for over 30 years. We're deeply rooted in the community, and we have an integrated food pantry and thrift store operation that not only addresses the immediate need for food insecurity, but it supports long-term financial stability. We're trusted, experienced, and able to adapt in challenging situations. Our program is called the Open Cupboard Community Care Program, and it'll strengthen and expand our integrated pantry and thrift store by investing in staffing, food access, infrastructure, and operational improvements. From 2022 to 2025, Open Cupboard consistently distributed 119,000 pounds annually to our clients. But within that same time frame, our client base has increased 48%. This resulted in a reduced amount of food per household. So the nationwide growing grocery costs and inflation have intensified our local need. This project responds directly by expanding capacity while restoring the appropriate and adequate levels of food for each household. Currently, Open Cupboard is well underway with our program planning. We've identified some key staffing issues, infrastructure and equipment upgrades needed. We've begun the redesign and construction to consolidate our services into one welcoming site for our volunteers, our clients, and our donors. Open Cupboard financially is stable as an organization. We've already invested some significant monies into the first steps. However, without new investments, our ability to expand and meet the rising demands is certainly static and limited in scale. The Impact100 grant money would be used for Open Cupboard to support our staff, to do more food purchasing, infrastructure improvements, and operational upgrades. This will impact the Hunterdon community as the food assistance continues to rise, the demand for it. It allows Open Cupboard to continue serving our seniors, our working families, and the individuals facing financial hardship. It will restore the appropriate food levels to each household. This ultimately creates a more resilient community safety net for all of Hunterdon County. This project makes it transformational for Open Cupboard because it strengthens the sustainability and equity by ensuring that serving more people does not mean serving them less. This will ultimately create a resilient long-term response to the real need of food insecurity in Hunterdon County. Open Cupboard intends to sustain this project by increasing earned revenue through the thrift and improving our operational efficiencies. Ultimately, this reduces long-term cost and stabilizes our service delivery to all residents of Hunterdon County. I would like the members of this organization to know that an investment in Open Cupboard is an investment in a long-term community-rooted organization that takes every dollar entrusted to us seriously. This grant will strengthen and sustain an essential service in Hunterdon County that our residents have become to rely on a daily basis. And in a greater scope, it helps us address a nationwide challenge that's facing all nonprofits, and it's the shrinking volunteer base. So this investment not only ensures that Open Cupboard can meet the needs of today, but it'll continue to meet them as the community needs us in the future.